Right now we'll be doing the cardiovascular system video. We'll start with the pericardium, which is a serous membrane surrounding the heart, shown here. Now, the pericardium allows for the heart to sort of expand and contract as it pumps blood throughout the body. Next, we'll move on to the heart, which is, as I said before, the organ that pumps blood throughout the body. These coronary vessels, seen running across the heart, provide nutrients and oxygen to the tissues of the heart to keep them alive. Next, to start the cycle of blood throughout the body, we'll begin at the right atrium. Blood comes in from the anterior vena cava up here and the posterior vena cava to the right atrium. It's deoxygenated at this point because it's just come from body tissues, and then it will move down into the right ventricle, where it is pumped to the pulmonary trunk, right there, and then goes to the lungs. When blood reaches the lungs, carbon dioxide will be taken out of the blood and oxygen will be put into the blood, and then it will return through pulmonary veins to the left atrium. Then from the left atrium, it will move to the left ventricle, and the left ventricle has much more muscle surrounding it than the right ventricle, because from here it is pumped to the aortic arch and then throughout the body. So as I just said, we will move to the aortic arch, right there. And the first artery branching off of the arch is the brachiocephalic artery. The brachiocephalic artery leads up to the carotid arteries, right there. And from the carotid arteries, blood is taken to capillary beds in the head and neck region, and their exchange of gases will occur. Oxygen will go to the surrounding body tissues, and carbon dioxide waste will be taken into the blood, then taken from the capillary beds through veins into the jugular veins here. And from the jugular veins, blood will move to the anterior vena cava. And then, if blood doesn't go through the brachiocephalic artery, it will go through the left subclavian artery. Isidro, you're close. Right there. There we go. Blood will be taken through the left subclavian artery to the brachial vessels. There we go, the brachial vessels. Arteries in the brachial vessels will take blood, oxygenated blood, to capillary beds. Exchange of gases will occur. Then veins of the brachial vessels will carry blood back to the anterior vena cava and back to the right atrium of the heart. Now, if blood doesn't go through the brachiocephalic artery or the left subclavian artery, it will go through the descending aorta, shown here. And from the descending aorta, it will go down to the abdominal aorta, right there. And from the abdominal aorta, one of the places it will go are the femoral vessels. And again, femoral arteries will take blood to capillary beds, exchange of gases will occur, then femoral veins the great saphenous veins in the femoral vessels will carry blood back through the posterior vena cava this time, back up to the heart, the right atrium of the heart. That's it.